Good morning students. Today I am going to teach you class 7 chapter 1 nutrition in plants. So it will be your revision also for examination, half yearly test and many more. Okay. So after learning this chapter, we will come to know about autotroph, heterotroph, chlorophyll, host, insectivorous, parasitic plant, photosynthesis, saprotrophs and stomata. Okay. So let's get started. So autotrophs are which can prepare their own food. Okay, they can prepare their own food. Example, plants can prepare their own food by itself. Why plant can prepare its own food? Because plant leaves, I'm just making the leaves shape for showing you. It's not very beautiful, just for understanding. Okay, so there are a green pigment inside the leaves. There are green pigment. It's known as chlorophyll. Okay, so it's a chlorophyll. That's why plant can take part in a process of photosynthesis in a presence of sunlight. Okay, it's a sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. We just, when we exhale, carbon dioxide comes out. Okay, and because of vehicles, pollutants as inside the vehicles, it will also give lots of carbon dioxide. So we can balance, like a photosynthesis, the process to balance carbon dioxide and oxygen ratio in our environment also. So we must understand this topic also, how to balance carbon dioxide and oxygen ratio in our environment. Okay, so it is very important process. This process is known as photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis, I will explain you by one formula also. So we just clear our autotroph. What are autotrophs? They can prepare their own food by itself. Okay, because they have a green pigment. Green pigment is known as a chlorophyll. That's why plant can prepare its own food in the presence of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide we get from exhalation of when we exhale, carbon dioxide comes out, and when we inhale, oxygen we intake into our body. So is that clear? Okay, and chlorophyll, that is a green pigment of a plant by which it can show photosynthesis process. Got it? And photosynthesis is the process of preparation food of plant by itself. And stomata, it is also pigment in a leaves. Okay, so it helps also for a preparation of a food of a plant. Okay, so it is also green pigment which helps which lives in a leaves and helps for preparation of food in a plant. Okay, so is that clear? So we have just cleared four topics here: autotroph, chlorophyll, photosynthesis and stomata. Okay, if you will have any kind of problem, you just let me know. Okay, so I'm just telling you the process of photosynthesis by one formula, so it will be clear for you to understand. So we just take carbon dioxide, 6 molecule of carbon dioxide, 6 molecule of water. Okay, and sun rays, that is very important. We can use it as a catalyst. What is catalyst? It is like not a difficult word, but you have to understand. Catalyst just enhance the rate of reaction. So this reaction, photosynthesis process, only take place in a presence of sunlight. If it will be absent, plant will also not prepare its own food. Okay, so what we will get? Water, carbon dioxide, water. So we just get, okay, we get glucose and oxygen, by which we can inhale. Okay, oxygen. So these things we get after completing the reaction of a photosynthesis. Okay, so we must remember this. Okay, after getting this, a plant can prepare its own food. Okay, now just second topic, which is heterotrophs. What are heterotrophs? It can't prepare its own food. It gets its food by plants. Okay, so it could not prepare its own food and it takes its food from plants. So it's animals. Okay, we cannot prepare our own food, but we can take it from plant. So we are heterotrophs. And our next topic is insectivorous. What is insectivorous? It is a type of heterotrophs. Okay, heterotrophs have a different types. So heterotrophs are two types: parasitic and insectivorous. There are so many examples. I am just taking a few examples for explaining you. Okay, cuscuta, and for this I am taking pitcher plant. Okay, pitcher plant. So what does cuscuta do and what does pitcher plant do? Cuscuta just lives in some other plants and it it will be spread in some trees or a plant like that, and it just take nutrition from other plant. Nutrition, I think you know in a class 6. Nutrition, when we take food for our growth and improvement, it's known as nutrition. Okay, and components of nutrition are carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamin, minerals, water and roughage and so on. So I hope you will understand this chapter. Okay, so pitcher plant, what does it do? It's like a this way, and when any insects pass, it take in insects and it's close itself like that. Okay, and after few times when it digest the insects, and it will open again for more and more insects. Okay, so got it? So it work like that. Is that clear? Parasitic and insectivorous plant. Parasitic plant just stay on its host. Okay, and take nutrition from host plant. And insectivorous just take because it has a nitrogen. Why does it take? It has a nitrogen deficiency. It has nitrogen deficiency. That's why. And insects has like a lots of nitrogen inside insects. So the pitcher plant take the insects and fulfill its nitrogen deficiency. Okay, so we just clear. You can see that now we just completed host, insectivorous plant and parasitic plant. And now come on saprotrophs. What are saprotrophs? Saprotrophs like eagle, okay, vulture, jackal. So this all animal behave like a saprotrophs. when like lots of animals, okay, it takes dead and decaying material, okay, dead and decaying material as a food. Okay, so what does they do? They just there are so many animals and birds who die, okay, suddenly they die, and there is no any human beings or any social activist who just take them away, or they have no any death ceremony or any other thing. So they just stay on a same place where they die. They just stay in a same place, and when vulture and eagle, jackal, they just look the dead and decaying material, they want to eat it, and already like they finished it also. Okay, so they are known as saprotrophs because they are very they are good for our environment. Okay, they are actually they are eco-friendly also. We can say they are eco-friendly. Why? Because they they eat they eat dead and decaying material, dead and decaying material, and clean our environment. Material and clean our environment. Our environment. That's why they are very, very useful. That's why they are very useful for. They are very, very useful for our environment. Okay, so I hope you will understand this all topic. If you will have any kind of problem, just let me know. Okay, so you can see that we have completed all the topic of NCERT. Okay, if you will have any kind of problem, just let me know. Okay, good day.